This movie tells a story about New York sports writer named Mack, who has spent years devising successful hookup plays with her friends. But when she unexpectedly falls for one of her targets, she must learn what it takes to go from simply scoring to playing for keeps. First of all, this rom-com is really bland, clumsy, and devoid any stake. Comedy comes at a minimum as the execution is sloppy. Pacing is a huge problem as the movie fails to find the right rhythms to tell the story. Needle drops deployed on the soundtrack are aggressively generic, serving to annoy rather than complement a sequence's energy. The filmmakers seem unsure on what kind of film they want to deliver. The movie is just throwing any rom-com plot premise up and hoping something lands. The whole running place to land a relationship feels more of a hindrance for this movie than a streamlined approach of a woman tired of playing games. It's a lousy scripted game plan and direction that seems to shift genres every 10 minutes, while the message is so painfully obvious. It's clear from the start that Mack and Adam are meant to be together, and yet this element is strung out to the point of exhaustion. Everyone, including the main character, is thin and not fully realized characters. Everything involving Mack's deceased mother's terminal illness is frustrating as it feels unnaturally manufactured to give her the superficial appearance of death. There's nothing wrong with the performances, but they are trapped in a shockingly ill-advised romantic comedy. Mack and her friends are not fun people with whom to spend time. It's difficult to care about these annoying characters and their journey toward truthful enlightenment, as we're not given many reasons to care. There's nothing sincere about these characters, and because we know who they really are and how they behave, it's not as if we're particularly looking for a reason to sympathize with them on any level. The movie is really tone deaf as it tries to convince us that the victim here is the one who's actually in the wrong. Overall, it's not worth to spend time to watch this. We do not recommend this movie at all.